right, Tiger Rock Northport students, here we go. Form change number 1. So I told you there's some form changes coming up. They're kind of small, but there's some pretty much in every part of the form. So if you're a black belt, then those will add up, and there's several to make sure that you're aware of. So form change number 1 affects all white belts all the way up. It's in that white belt section. So after you have your twin low block, side kick, knife hand strike, step together, knife hand strike in a sitting stance. Previously, your left hand hugged on bottom and did an inner forearm block. The inner forearm block has been done away with. It's going to be an outer forearm block, and all blocks now hug on top. So it's an outer forearm block. It hugs on top, palm in, and it blocks across. It makes a 90-degree bend, palm faces out, and then you do your 2 punches. So again, if you're a white belt moving to yellow belt moving to green, anybody, everybody does that section of the form. So now, instead of it hugging on bottom for the inner forearm block, it hugs on top, palm in, palm out on the bottom hand, block, punch, punch. That's the changes in the white and yellow belt section. Hey Tiger Rock, here's the second little change with respect to the form. It's in the green belt section. In the green belt section, picking up at the end of the white and yellow belt section, now where we go outer forearm block, punch, punch. Normally you would go front kick, punch, punch, and kind of a quick step cat 2 movement is what we call it. Those are now cat 1s, and you hold a power stance, a front stance in each one of those. So you kick, land and punch, step and punch before you move into your round kick, knife hand strike, and your back stance, sparring stance. That's the second edit, and that's in the green belt. Tiger Rock Northport students, form change number 3. So now we're in the blue belt section. So white, yellow, greens, you don't have to worry about this, but blue belts and above, everybody doing this section. At the end of the green belt section where you have the knife hand strike, you turn, choke grab the opposite direction. Previously, you stepped together, round kick, and then there was a double knife hand block. The double knife hand block has been removed from the form. It's not there anymore. Okay, so what you do have now is a knife hand low block, knife hand high block, knife hand strike. For blue belts, you already know, and everybody else, that's also in the next section after the back leg round kick and knife hand low blocks. I'm going to do that sequence for you. And the knife hand low block and high block are cat 1 movements now, not a fast-paced cat 2. So it will look like this. I turn, choke grab, hands come up, step together, round kick, I hug, knife hand low block, high block, hug again, knife hand strike, hands come up again, back leg round kick, knife hand low block, high block, knife hand strike. And that would be the end of the blue belt section of the form, and that's the next small little form change. Okay guys, next little small change in the form, or just a clarification. So there are no different changes in the brown belt section, no more changes in the red belt section. When we get into the black belts, or actually the red belt section, there's a clarification point. So when red belts step together to here, step in front to an X stance, side kick, set it down, step in front to an X stance, there was always a question of which hand hugs on top for the preparation for this twin elbow in the X stance. It is your right hand that's going to hug on top as you land to go into that position. Okay, then you continue on with your sparring back stance, and you go through until the front kick, side kick, knife hand, front kick, side kick, knife hand, end of the red belt section. So that's for all red belts and black belts. Just to clarify, that right hand is going to hug on top. Okay, this one's only for black belts. For next little form change edit. So in the black belt section of the form, when we finish off the red belt section with the front kick, side kick, knife hand strike, we step to get half up, step out, knife hand low block. Previously, it was a back leg twist kick, hug it on bottom, inner low, hug it again, outer. Well, the inner forearm blocks are gone, so it's not in the form anymore. So it's a twist kick, low block, outer forearm block. As we told you in the white belt edit video, all blocks now hug on top. So the low block already hugged on top, but now the outer forearm block does also. So it's a twist kick, hug, low block, hug, outer forearm block, both hug on top, and it's cat 1 movements, not a cat 2 sequence movement. Okay, so again, from this position, step up, step out, knife hand, low block, twist kick, low block, outer forearm block, then I would step back, knife hand, low block, outside block, spin side kick, twin punch. There's one other small change in the black belt form when we're here, and this is in the adult section. When we come around, instead of the turn to the back being a cat 2 movement, it's a cat 1. So I'll do it from this direction here. I turn, cat 1, then I go into this sequence. This becomes a cat 1 before I finish with the hook kick, high block punch. Okay, again, that's just adult black belt so that you know that small edit. Those become cat 1 moves, not cat 2 moves. Have fun practicing.